Okay, hey everyone. Today we are going to be talking about how to create a morning routine. Stop letting your to-do list run your life and instead start a daily morning routine. I've been doing this every single morning for over a year now at the time of making this video. And I will tell you, this has changed my life. It has given me so much more time freedom to be able to have that free time that I want to in a day for myself or for my friends or for my family. So definitely this morning routine is life-changing. So I'm going to teach you today how to create that routine and what activities that routine should include. My name is Brittany Ash, and I help busy moms save time in beauty business and the bustle of everyday life, so that way you have more time to actually live a lifestyle that you truly, truly love. So let's talk about why you should create a morning routine. And this is kind of like a hot topic right now. There are tons of books out there. I definitely have some recommendations for you if you want some, but why we should create that morning routine and why this is such a great thing for moms. I think if you're running a business, you need a morning routine, hands down. But as a mom, it is especially important. This will change your life. As moms, we wear so many hats. We have so many things that we are responsible for. We have so much to do, right? Sometimes we're employees, we are moms, we are wives, we are our own housekeeper, we are laundry doers, and we are laundry doers over and over again. We're meal planners, we are personal chefs. If you got a picky kid like mine, like you're cooking different things for everybody. We've got all these things going on, right, that we are trying to handle, we are trying to manage. And it's not a wonder we become lowest on the totem pole. We don't have time for ourselves, right? And we have no time to work out. A lot of times we're grabbing takeout on the go rather than actually having a healthy meal for the family to sit down with, because we are so busy. We didn't have time to plan ahead and have that there. Our houses get messy. Like sometimes we neglect it for some of us for longer, like weeks and maybe months, that sort of thing. And we have all these things going on. And what happens is we get bogged down in this big, long, gigantic to-do list. So we're exhausted and burned out at the end of the day. If you are a working mom, I mean, like you end the day and you come home and all you want to do is have either quality time with your family or some downtime, but you still have loads of mom tasks that you have to do, and you really can't enjoy that time with your family. So we're burnt out at the end of the day. We're burnt out, period, because we're just not able to have the time freedom to do those things that to really enjoy life and be present, unless we take a vacation, right? So this through creating a regular morning routine, an amazing morning routine, okay? Like it's got to be effective. I have all my stuff done by noon every single day. It is amazing having that done. And some mornings it's like 10 a.m. and my whole day is done and the rest of the day is mine. So like if I want to take my kids to the zoo, we'll go to the zoo, or I want to go have lunch with a girlfriend, or I want to get a mani-pedi, or you know what, if I want to go sit on the couch and binge watch Netflix while the kids are napping, I can do that because this morning routine has allowed me to do that. And let me tell you why a morning routine is different than like going out, why it's more effective than going throughout the rest of your day with your to-do list. Because studies have shown that we have more energy in the morning. We have the most energy in the morning, and we have the most brain power, and we are able to get more done efficiently. You're also batch tasking, right? So like by the end of the day, you are exhausted, you are burnt out, you are fried. You don't have any willpower left to do those things that you need to do, right? I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you wait to do your workout for the end of the day, some people, they love evening workouts, but for most of us, it's not going to happen because you're so exhausted and fried and burnt out at the end of the day. You've used up all of your willpower throughout the day. For me, I'm the most creative in the morning. That's when I create my best stuff. So the morning is really important that you capitalize on that energy level that you have and that willpower level you have to do those things in the morning. Also through batch tasking, because you're getting rid of the multitasking and instead you're just tunnel visioning going through these tasks. And if you're a list checker offer like I am, it feels really good to just go through and just check everything off one by one and get it done fast. And once it becomes a routine, you do it faster and faster and faster every time. And that's how you get done with all the things you need to do by 10 a.m. So you've got all the rest of your day to do what you need to do. Now, I know for my working moms out there who have another job that you're getting up early with, you might be like, I can't get up any earlier than I can. And I understand that. And so for you, this might be an evening routine, or maybe it's going to be a shorter routine for you, or maybe you're just going to bite the bullet and you're like, I'm going to do this morning routine because it means so much to me that I have the time when the kids come home from school or when I'm done with work, so that way I can be fully present with the family and I can have that time freedom in the evening. So it's all about making those choices for you. I highly recommend that you get up at least an hour before the kids are up. So that way you've got quiet time. This is my favorite time of the day. I love it. Especially right now, it's spring and the sun's out in the morning. You know, in the winter, sometimes it's dark and you're just like, it's harder to get up in the morning. Oh, that's my dog. But in the morning, like, it's just so nice. I sit there and I drink my coffee and I do my Bible study, and it's my own personal time, my own quiet time that I get to myself. Because as soon as those kids get up, as soon as everybody else gets up in the morning, it is going to be chaos and it's going to be loud and it's going to be a lot of things that we have to manage and do. So I love to get up before everybody else does, because I get that time. That is my time that I can do what I want. So what activities should you have in your morning routine, right? So I'm going to give you my morning routine, what I do as a busy mom, and what works for me. So I'm going to give you a few tips here, okay? So first of all, if you feel like this is going to be hard for you to do, pick easy tasks in the beginning. So if you are going to include, say, working out in your routine, I know for me, I have it in my routine. It is not the first thing, because if I know the first thing I have to do is to work out, I'm pressing snooze on that alarm. Like, I'll be honest with you, like, if that's the first thing I've got to do, then it's not happening. Another thing is set your alarm like across the room if you have trouble getting up in the morning. And one thing that somebody taught me that I thought was just brilliant, and hopefully we're all friends here and I can say it, but like, I'll just say to myself, if I'm having trouble getting up in the morning, okay, I'm just going to get up and pee. And if I still want to go back to bed, I go back to bed. So I'm like, I'm just going to get up and pee. And just the act of doing that, 99% of the time, I'm like, oh, well, I'm already up. I might as well keep going, right? So I'm going to go over my routine. And I actually keep my routine here on my phone. And so I keep it in my tasks there. I don't know if you can see that. But I call mine my Miracle Morning, because that's what inspired me. I read the book Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. She was Miracle Morning for Network Marketers by Pat Petrini and Hal Elrod. I highly recommend you read that book. I am not an affiliate for them. I don't make any money by saying that to you. I'm just telling you it's a really great book, and it really goes into depth with that. So let me tell you this. You want to know the first thing on my list? It's to wake up. So do you know how good I feel? Like, I wake up. Boom, checked off my list, right? Second thing is to drink my entire water bottle. So that way I start the day with 20 ounces of water first thing in the morning. Then I make my bed. So that way see how, like, these are just easy tasks, but making my bed has made a huge difference in just my productivity for the day, because I feel I feel complete, I feel accomplished, and I feel ready to go for the day. Then I brush my teeth and I put my contacts in. And I change into workout clothes, okay? If it's a workout day, I will immediately change into workout clothes. If it's not a workout day, then I change out of my pajamas into something comfortable for the day, that sort of thing. It's a huge deal to me to, if I'm dressed, I feel so much better. And then I do my 2-minute makeup routine. So actually, I'm sorry, I brush my teeth and I do my contacts and I wash my face. Then I get dressed and I just do my 2-minute makeup routine. My 2-minute face is really just CC cream, some mascara, some eyeliner, and some lip gloss. And it really just makes me feel complete for the day, and then I'm ready to face it. And that way, if someone comes to my door, I'm not like, oh, okay, thank you. Just leave the package right over there, right? So that's why I do that. Then I go downstairs and I feed my dogs, because they're going to bug me, and I make coffee. And then I make myself a smoothie. I make myself a green smoothie. So that way I'm getting in at least 3 servings of fruits and vegetables, just starting my day off with that smoothie. And then I take the time and I tidy up my kitchen. Now, here's the deal. I would normally put my personal time first before tidying up anything or cleaning up anything. But the thing is, I've got a husband who loves to have things clean. So if he happens to wake up like in the middle of my routine, he starts to clean and he starts to do stuff, which normally would be fine. But for me, it's like, wait, like I'll do it so that way you don't have to do it and you don't have to be, I like to take the time to do that. So that's where I unload the dishwasher. I tidy up the kitchen and I just make sure everything is, it's just looking good. And then I take the time and I do my personal time. So I do my personal Bible study. I read or I watch some sort of like personal or professional development. And then I take the time and I go over my tasks for the day. What I've got to do for that day. What is my schedule? What's going on? And then I do family tasks. And this is where I do my dinner prep. I defrost any meat that has to be done. I pre-chop up anything that has to be done. I do my kids' lunches. I RSVP for anything. Like, so all mail comes in and it has a system, and I always take care of it in the morning. So any mail from yesterday, I RSVP if we've got a wedding, and I make any appointments that I need to. And I do that all in one time frame. So that way I'm not doing it throughout the day, and I have that designated time. And then I do my weekly household cleaning chore that I have. And then I'm dressed and ready for the day. So if that's when I go, or I'm sorry, I'll go do a short little workout, and then I get dressed and ready for the day. And then that's when I do a power hour. So I set a timer for an hour and I do business tasks. Believe it or not, this sounds like a lot of stuff, but it's really, it takes me 3 hours. It takes me 3 hours to do all of that stuff. So, I mean, yes, that seems like a giant monster, especially if you're already getting up early to go to work. But as a stay-at-home, work-from-home mom, that 3 hours is the most productive 3 hours of my day. And then I've got the rest of the day to do what I need to do or what I want to do with it there. So the tasks you should have some personal time in there, which whether that's reading or journaling or whatever, or praying or meditating, all of that. Some household tasks in there. That's the time. This is what's so key for a mom, having that time to prep dinner, really know what you're going to do. So that way that prevents you from just like running out and getting takeout unless you purposefully decided that's what we're doing today. Some sort of health and wellness in there. Like I do my smoothie, I do a workout. Maybe you don't have time for a full workout. Maybe you just want to do like a 2-minute stretching session, that sort of thing, but at least doing something health and wellness. And then I have my business tasks that I do. And just so you know what my power hour normally entails, these are proactive things, not reactive things. These are proactive tasks that I want to make sure that I do every day. So I do things like inbox zero. Like I go through all of my messages on my email, on my text messages, all of that stuff. I do any social media posts that I want to do or blog posts for that day. And then anybody that I need to contact that day, I reach out to them. That's why I have this at the end of my routine. So that way when I'm making those contacts, they're later on in the morning and they're not at like 6 in the morning when people are still sleeping and they're like, why are you texting me this early? So there we go. So if you are like, yes, I need this in my life, and you're like, but I don't know how to start. So what we did is actually in my group, in my More Than a Mom Facebook group, we did a Master Your Morning challenge. And it's all saved in the units in our Facebook group, and where it goes through the prep days. And we did a 21-day challenge. So we did 21 days of doing your routine every single morning. But then we had 7 days beforehand where we prepped for that. And there you can get the entire challenge, all the details of how to prep for that morning routine, how to make your morning routine, what you need to know in it, 7 days of videos that are going to talk you through every single day what you need to do to get ready to take on this challenge. So you can actually join that group in the link below. You can request to join. So that is included here. So it's totally free for you to join and take part in that. That's just my way of giving back and helping you, because this has been such a big help for me. So if you found value in this video, definitely click like, definitely subscribe. I'm making these, I'm posting these every single week. And then also click there to join the group. So anyway, these videos are meant to help you save time in beauty, business, and the bustle of everyday life, so that way you have more time to actually live a lifestyle that you love. So again, I'm Brittany Ash. I'm More Than a Mom. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.